by Simpsons. Deleted scenes from Season 5.
Hi, I'm Al Jean. I was one of the showrunners for Season 4, actually. But what we do every year is there's a couple of episodes we record at the end of the broadcast year, and then we air them the following season. They're called holdovers. Generally, the Halloween show is one, and we do that with shows that sometimes we want to give a little extra time for the animation, too. Oh, this is a parody of the Beatles' famous press conference that they did at Kennedy Center when they first arrived in America. The whole episode is obviously a satire of the Beatles. And this was an attempt to show how fickle the tastes of popular music are.
Gentlemen, Us Magazine just came out with its...
Actually, Mike Reese and I used to be writers for Alf in the first season, and since that time we've always tried to use Alf as a reference on The Simpsons. Now, one thing you can see is this is actually Dan Castellaneta doing the voice of Skinner's mother, but later on Tress MacNeille actually did it, which is a big plus because she's very funny and she's a woman. Now here, the ending of Itchy and Scratchy where he just cut him to pieces and then, that was the end of it, seemed a lot funnier than just going on to this. And, it's sort of a satire of, making fun of expensive medical bills.
But who'd want to hurt me? I'm this century's Dennis the Menace.
It's probably the person you least suspect.
That's good, Dad.
More likely it's someone who holds a grudge against you.
Well, this is a sort of cutaway that, if it doesn't get a big laugh, then, we just cut it because it's just there for no plot reason whatsoever. It's just there to try to be funny. And this wasn't, so that's why nobody has seen it for 15 years. And maybe they shouldn't see it for 15 more.
I bet it was.
One thing is that with the cuts that we took in Cape Fear, it made the show very short, which was actually one reason why we had to extend the rake sequence so long. So I guess it turned into a positive in the long run.
Sit in the car till you're ready to drive me home.
Doesn't work if you invite them. Idly hey!
Go home.
Doodly-doo!
And all this was a bit about Homer, setting up the house to trap the killer. And again, none of it played that well. You can also see Homer's mouth isn't animated for his dialogue there.
Your maid got it for me. Consuela, you're a lifesaver.
Yup. Don't know what we'd do without old Consuela.
This was a very long bit. No wonder it took a lot of time when we cut it.
It's so good to be home again.
Look what happened without my pills!
Bart, run upstairs, get Grandpa's medicine.
Not so fast.
This ending always seemed pretty crazy to me. I know some of it's still in the show, but the idea that, we end this, very scary Cape Fear parody with this insane grandpa being courted by Jasper sequence.
Look sweet.
Upon the seat of a bicycle built for two. Marge, you must hate me for not taking Mr. Burns' money.
I don't hate you. I'm proud of you. You came through for your daughter when she needed you the most.
Oh, thanks, Marge. But it'll take a lot more than that to comfort this tortured
This is
soul.
Dave Merkin, and this is a scene that I had to cut for time. I didn't really want to cut it, and I am happy that you're getting to see this because I really enjoy Mr. Burns' acting here, where he looks behind this machine several times to see if it's hooked up. And it's just really, really well animated by the director here, that there's multiple looks. This episode had actually, quite a lot of funny things that we had to cut, but this material is not as strong as some of the material we actually kept in the show. Krusty's particularly hard to write for because he has to be unfunny and fail, but yet still be funny while failing, and that's a tricky thing, to be unfunny and funny.
Marge, try to understand. There are two kinds of college students, jocks and nerds. As a jock, it is my duty to give nerds a hard time. Hey, pal, did you get a load of the nerd?
Pardon me?
This is the student dining hall.
And this sequence is, I think pretty good. But again, when I sit there and look at the whole thing and make these choices, I'll decide, well, this is not as strong as the other things. And we only have a certain amount of time, so this was a good thing to pull out. But now with the magic of DVD, we can take a look at this. I do enjoy that the students are very unenthused about learning the language.
What's wrong with this phone? It's making crazy noises.
Those crazy noises are computer signals.
Yeah, some guys at MIT are sending us reasons why Captain Picard is better than Captain Kirk.
This scene is a good example of a scene that I'm really glad that we cut, because it's just, it's okay. It's interesting to watch, but it really isn't as strong as a lot of the other material in this particular episode.
Lie still. You may lose interest.
Oh, Lisa, you and your story. Bart is a vampire. Beer kills brain cells. Now let's go back to that building.
The Halloween shows are the hardest shows to cut because there's 3 stories in one episode, and so there's always great material that has to be cut. And I really love this sequence and was incredibly sad that I had to pull it out, and I'm just thrilled that you're getting to see it right now.
Lisa, they probably just have rabies.
What about Maggie?
Well, you know how contagious it is.
I think it's nice and creepy that he's eating mice and that Homer would like mice as well.
All right, I'll bring in a woman, but I still stand by my hiring policies. Get back to work, Stuart.
I don't understand how we can go through so much baby food.
These are several good jokes in here, but again, we were in some time trouble in this particular episode, and we had to pull it out.
That was me.
Whoa, would you look at this? Retirement agrees with Tip O'Neill. Kind of puts our problems in perspective.
I didn't like this ending, and so we rewrote a whole new ending that has Lenny and Carl as the cherubs. And you'll see this animation is really tough because to try and get zillions of cats is one of the hardest things we can do, and it becomes like a cycle, and I didn't like the look. It sort of led us to come and write a whole new ending that was much stronger.
So this stuff really works?
Certainly does.
Oh, well, lots of luck! Okay.
This was also a piece that I was sad to lose, and I would have redone some of the animation on it had I decided to keep it in the show. This Frink machine, I love the idea of it because it not only uses diamonds to make electricity, but it only makes a tiny amount of electricity with a lot of diamonds. So this bulb is supposed to just barely light, so that's actually incorrect. I would have reanimated that and made it so the bulb...
I'll design it myself. I know what people like. It's got to have sex appeal and a catchy name.
This is just a little joke that was nice, and we just lost for time.
Sexy.
This, once again, is our future prediction of Siegfried and Roy. And I love this piece because it just shows how sadistic they are, that they wake up the tiger first before they drug him. They wake him up just to do this.
Ah, yeah, welcome. Have a lucky day.
Well, he certainly showed.
This is another sequence that we worked really hard on and we're really proud of, but we were just long. And this character, James Bont, not Bond, but B-O-N-T, which makes it completely clearable and legal. And it has a lot of great James Bond jokes in it, which is that he finally loses and he gets pulled away. And then he wants to know the details of the plot, and the criminal will not hear about that and will not fall for that.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, good to see you. Tell your friends. Looking lucky. Hey, what's happening? Love the jacket.
The air nozzle on this tire causes it to stop on 34 a high percentage
Again,
of the
you
time.
can see in this sequence there's no sound effects of the chips falling, there's no sound effects of the wheel going. We did put in a temp sound of him landing and getting hurt because we just enjoyed that so much.
Why, you monster! And you have my daughter's saxophone, too!
This is something I had to cut for time, but I really enjoyed Dan Castellaneta's acting here. So it's a nice little Homer piece.
The rest till the two of us are behind bars. I mean, except for me. I'll be on the free side. The one that doesn't have the little room behind it where you have to be locked in. You're a good talker, Kent. Help me out here.
You're going to put him in jail.
I don't think so.
This is yet another scene that we thought would go faster and better with this cut. And again, there's absolutely no music here, but on the saxophone, she's going home, 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 making a sound similar to what the jug would have made earlier.
Rightfully sorry, but there is no hidden treasure. I have already used this time to escape from your jail.
This again is a choice that we made to cut this joke, which is not a bad joke, but the whole thing feels faster and snappier to cut early instead of later. So all this material made just, you can actually take funny things out of a show and it makes the whole show move much better. So it's a weird thing. Sometimes you say, well, that's individually funny, but in context, it's better to cut it.
Stop being such babies. You can't be afraid to try new things. For instance, tonight, I'm using Pooh, what do you call this thing again?
A napkin.
Outrageous!
I'm hoping you enjoy this movie. It made every Indian critic's top 400 list.
This is a really nice parody of Indian-style filmmaking. But again, it's incredibly temp. There's no music. There's no sound effects of that window breaking. There would be great Indian music behind this had we finished it. Had I decided to keep it in the show, we would have completed all the post on it. But it still gives you an idea of what it would have been. And I love Homer's line here.
Look at what they're wearing.
Oh, man.
And this is a really nice kind of quiet moment between Bart and Lisa. But this was a fairly long show, so it made sense to cut it. Again, it was funny, but not as funny as some of the other stuff. And it also was not important to the story as a whole. So that's another thing that influences our decisions on what to cut.
I kind of like to research my roles and really get into
Now, of course, our guest star, James Woods, was absolutely brilliant in this show. And
I actually traveled in time.
And I liked every single thing he did, so I'm really glad that we have time to put back this one little joke, which I think is really funny.
Bad experiences hiring movie stars. Barbara Streisand stole hairspray. Judge Reinhold sold liquor to a 9-year-old, and Wilfred Brimley spit in a squishy machine.
I won't sell liquor to minors.
I'm sorry we couldn't take a cab, but I spent my last dollar on the plane tickets.
What the hell? Miss!
Again, because this is a temp, not completed, there's no sound effects of the plane there. We would have like a jet sound. We're not that cheap. We would have eventually put that in, I promise.
This lollipop has chest hairs on it.
A lot of times, too, our decisions are made, my decisions are made when I have a screening of this for everybody, and we sort of see what the audience, basically people work on the show, how they react to each of these scenes, and we sort of get an idea what seems to be playing the strongest. But that's not the only reason. You also decide that, hey, even though this might not have gotten a huge laugh in that room at that moment, I still really believe in it. I still really love it. I'm going to keep it in the show. So you really have to balance all these decisions all the time and think about it in context and think about the screening. Had we kept this scene in, which I like, Pooh actually would have made a gesture to get the canteen back earlier so that the wait would have made sense.
I love you, Krusty!
Over there.
Paternity suit.
This also is a nice little character thing because we get this very funny note from Homer.
Dear Krusty, I am an American farmer. My mule is sick. Please send me $100. Signed, Homer Simpson.
And we would have had a great spit take sound coming out of Krusty had I completed this scene. This is a lot of actual Simpsons memorabilia in this shot, and I was sad to lose this.
Hey, when are we going to get a cut of this?
This is also discussions that go on in every successful venture, every successful television show about whether something's actually hit the profit point.
That's different money.
Losers! Kiss my big Springfield behind, Shelbyville! Woo!
This next piece I wasn't too thrilled with, so I thought it was a good cut. But you guys can be the decision makers here. This is the eczema joke from Mr. Burns. I didn't think it was that strong, but maybe it's your favorite. This was something I was sad to cut because this is a really great performance by Skinner, and it really shows some of the insanity present in that relationship very nicely.
To turn her pretty little head. You better be home, woman! Answer, damn it! Answer! Oh, what could they be doing at 8 p.m. in the...
I like how quickly he recovers. This is just a tiny little trim that we took, which I think made the whole thing work better.
Don't worry, I'm not going to fire anyone. Except you, third row, second seat. Your history.
And I had the greatest time.
This is actually, I thought, very necessary to the story when we originally wrote this. But it actually turned out, and this is what's helpful about screenings, that when we actually played this, we realized we didn't need this scene, that people already understood that Bart picked up the idea that since he was going to earn Mr. Burns' money, that he could get away with anything at home. So we really didn't have to spell it out to them, so it was a really good cut. But this shows you how we made sure to set up the problem, just in case we did need to explain it to that extent.
No, I know Weinstein's parents were upset, Superintendent, but I was sure it was...
And this is just a bit of an extension on Skinner having the conversation with Superintendent Chalmers.
Well, yes, all right, maybe there are problems at this school, but it's not my fault. I mean, look at the TV shows these kids watch. That Beavis and the Butthead have... What? No, sir, you're not...
Again, very good acting by Skinner there. This is an example of, had I kept this scene in, I would have fixed it, because Lisa actually says Mrs. Hoover's line, which is a common mistake that happens where they'll accidentally animate the wrong person talking.
Ah! Whoa! Yee!
This is also something that I would have completely restaged had I decided to keep this in the show, because the vampire makes a noise to try and scare Skinner once they go far away, and I would have rearranged it and redirected it so that they didn't go far away. See how long they're gone? I would have had them nearby by the time he went bleh.
What's he doing here?
Well, once he found out we were going to get Ned...
This is just a short little piece of trivia of Homer's actual plan, which is not a very good plan at all, but I thought you might be interested in hearing it.
And convince Ned that the building is upside down. This will work better if we can persuade the children to somehow walk on the ceiling.
Dad, that is not going to be necessary.
Again, I did a lot of references to Star Trek because I always loved Star Trek very much. I've used the music. This is a reference to Captain Pike from that double episode of Star Trek, The Menagerie, that used the original pilot of Star Trek. And Captain Pike was in this exact chair and had a bleep because he couldn't talk. And the great joke there is, after she does all this bleeping, she can talk just fine.
Oh, my God. Someone's taken a bite out of the big Rice Krispie square. Oh, yeah, and the waiter's been brutally beaten.
Right there was the best place to end the scene, but you get to see what would happen if we would have let everything roll. It's not as strong as where we really did cut the scene.
Beesk. Ooh.
Now it's illegal to televise court proceedings in this state.
So we'll have to be quiet.
No.
That's a great joke, by the way, which was in the show. And this is a nice sequence here, but again, we needed some time, and this was not as strong as some of the other things in the show. But a terrific idiot performance by Homer there, and followed up by a great, terrific idiot performance by one of our favorites, Lionel Hutz, Phil Hartman. Absolutely brilliant guy.
Look at them over there. They look like a carton of eggs. I want to go home.
Well, McGonagall, Billy is dead. They slit his throat from ear to ear.
Hey, I'm trying to eat lunch here.
Black pajamas?
This was a sequence that I was sad to have to cut for time. It's really, really well directed and animated. I love that Homer just really enjoys watching Skinner's nightmares. That's totally his entertainment.
3 months detention.
This was the best way to end this show, right the way it ends. But it was originally written, this longer ending here, which I'm showing you now, which I guarantee you is not as strong as just ending it the way we ended it.
Say chowder! Hey, ow! Stop it! Stop hitting me! I'm an influential. Ow! Ow!
Thank you so much for watching these deleted scenes. Hey, let's watch them again.
Lofi Simpsons. Deleted scenes from season 6.
But he gets to have one of those waterproof casts so he can go in the pool, right?
Well, we'd have to get that approved by our newly assigned government healthcare liaison.
The people will not tolerate such bourgeois extravagance.
Lisa! Lisa, look at me!
No, look at me!
What is the matter with you?
Hi.
Hi.
Homer, how much chlorine did you put in?
But this time I have proof. Okay, not proof. I have drawings that I made of how he might have murdered her. Plus, he's been looking incredibly guilty. I think I really captured him in this one.
Help! Help! I'm stuck to the toilet!
Well, they do have nice manners, don't they, Homer?
That's my popsicle!
I'm aware of that.
Homer, you're embarrassing me just like you did in that restaurant.
That's not fair, Mom. You embarrassed yourself in the restaurant.
The fact is, I was embarrassed.
Let us never speak of it again.
Well, well, well. Mr. Mouse, you've got your job, and I've got mine.
No, the way they caper around with their happy smiles and positive attitudes.
I hear ya.
Oh, we're doomed!
No, there's a way.
Lisa?
Don't worry, Mom. I'm going to confuse its whole logic system so it crashes. Robot, listen to me carefully. Everything I am about to tell you is a lie. Now, I am lying. It's smarter than I thought.
Oh, if everything you say is a lie, then you're telling the truth. But if you're telling the truth, then you must be lying. But if everything you say is a lie, then you must be telling the truth. But if you're telling the truth, you must be lying.
Oh, you liberals! You may publicly heap praise on Al Gore, but privately, you thank God for a Ronald Reagan. You're just too afraid to admit it.
Your daddy's gonna kill you.
They're right, you know.
What's going on here?
Oh, Dad, you know as well as we do. Flanders is the unquestioned lord and master of the world.
He's created a near-perfect society where there's no crime, hunger, or war, and all have access to the lively arts.
If that's your world, I don't want to live in it! Foolish time-traveling earthling, thinking his pathetic actions can alter the universe? Don't blame yourself, Kodos. There was no way to foresee that.
Doris?
What? What do you got here? Oh. Oh.
Dangy combo.
You got chocolate in my peanut butter.
You got peanut butter in my chocolate.
My product is ruined. We'll be bringing legal action.
Fine. We'll drag it out for years.
Case closed. Come on, Marge. Why aren't you in the mood?
He's too fat. He needs a wig. Homer is a sexist pig.
Oh. Could you guys chant something more romantic?
You want romance? We will spoil it. Picture Grandma on the toilet.
Oh.
They're fast.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, how you doing there? Here's my card. I do kids' birthday parties. Scares the bejesus out of them.
Wow. Proof positive at last.
Why are you always so angry at your father?
I'm not angry at my father. You can't be angry at your own father. Now, I'm going to be away with Grandpa for a long time. So before I go, there's something I want to do.
Oh, homie.
Marge, please, I'm not a machine. I need these corks for earplugs. Okay, son, we're off. Of course, in my day, we didn't need a fancy ball and bat to have fun. That's why God made dirt clogs. Well said, Dad. Well said, Dad. Well said, Dad. You're the screw-up! Yeah! Oh! You little...
I know what our parents are doing. I hid in the closet and saw them.
What is it? What is it?
They were having sex.
Sex, eh? And where you find sex, you'll find the mole people. Yeah.
I guess it's just you and me, buddy. A couple of strays nobody wants.
Hey guys! Look at this adorable kitty!
Oh, look, he spilled sugar all over the bar. Oh, that's the cutest thing I ever saw.
How do you take it, Mom? You're a rock.
Oh, Lisa, I have my shortcomings. Sometimes I forget to dust the bananas. And once I got the wrong kind of yogurt, so I hid it behind a magazine at the checkout counter.
Well, you can borrow Bill till he gets back. Oh, you can just keep that.
Take it easy, Marge. Take it easy. I'm going to help you. Hey, everyone, I'm Marge. Look at me. I'm so scared.
Oh, stop it, Homer.
I'm sorry, Marge. I thought mocking you would calm you down. I really did. Marge, what are you doing?
Vacuuming.
But it's not on.
I didn't want to wake anyone.
Good thinking.
It's our wedding night. Homer's out getting the champagne, but when he comes back, for some reason, there's a tree branch wedged into his mouth.
Hi, honey. I'm back.
That is a disturbing dream.
It wasn't a dream.
Marge, the first thing we're going to have to learn is how to distinguish between fantasy and reality.
Hey, sweetheart, remember the good times?
You okay, Arnie?
You and your stupid license plate game!
You'll notice a little something extra in your pay envelope this week, fellow stonecutter.
A walnut!
Somebody jammed a Canadian ring in here.
Here, Lenny, let me help you. There's a little trick with that machine. Just take it and... Ah! You stupid machine! Ah!
Thanks for the help, chosen one.
Thanks for the help. I like that. I like that fine.
The blades of the squishy machine must be cleaned twice a day to avoid botulism and trench mouth. Cross-reference liability.
Yay! Re-floor waxing procedures again.
Oh, again? Well, now, wait a moment. I made DC Cab to protect this organization.
Now, hear me out, T. The society is only 1,500 years old, so it's not like we'll be giving up that much tradition. We could just start a new secret organization in the abandoned Baskin Robbins across the street.
Go to hell, all you losers! I don't need you anymore!
Hey, I don't think he's gonna miss us at all.
A new baby. This means I'll be the dreaded middle child sentenced to a life of neglect and indifference. I know. If I want to stand out, I'll have to become an overachiever, precocious beyond my years. Oops, that's redundant. Hey, I'm getting the hang of this already.
Wait, what about Mrs. Comet?
There is no Mrs. Comet.
And so the mighty rocket, carrying with it all of our hopes and dreams, smashed those hopes and scrambled those dreams like so many cheap hens' eggs, and left us all with some 6 hours to live.
Hey, this TV doesn't work.
Oh, I'm afraid we can't get TV in here, Bartley Dartley. But we have enough food, air, and sandy wipes to last for 50 years.
Got any magazines?
Sure diddly do. One copy of Ranger Rick, censored for your enjoyment.
No.
The comet is looming huge in the sky now, hurtling toward us, threatening to wreak untold destruction.
Orson Welles is doing it again. He never gives up.
That young man has loads of potential.
Sorry, Krusty, we're out of water. All we have left are these saltines.
I'll take them. What did I tell you, Marge? We're living in the fast lane now. From here on in, it's the primest rib, the sourest cream, and the horsiest radish. Hey, is that you, Krusty? Hey, remember the songs we always sang in prison? Let's sing it now. Oh, how you gonna keep 'em down on the farm after they seen Paris? Hey, you still remember it? Yeah. Let's sing some more of the songs we used to sing. Okay, boy, here it comes. Get ready.
Excuse me, mate. We're trying to have our national championship here.
I'm aware of that.
That's right, Podge. Well spoken, young man.
I'll be going now. I'm sure you want to get home to your 10-year-old American reruns.
Don't tell us who shot JR!
Nice form. I try to bring a little grace to everything I do. Homer, come out from there.
Not until I regain my honor and manhood by getting myself out of debt.
Well, you're not going to do that by sitting under that table.
Oh, aren't I? Get your lemonade! Ice cold lemonade!
Homer, that's orange juice.
Marge, you're driving away my business. On the other hand, Elephant Man, which you produced but did not direct, didn't scare me at all. You should have shown him knocking over a hut or destroying a Japanese city. Maybe give him a knife at the end of his trunk.
Thanks. I'll consider that for the sequel.
What the pool boy saw, take one.
Well, pool boy, how'd you like to scrub the algae off my bottom?
Ooh, I'm hip to your pitch, hot mama. Now what do we do?
Sir, we do have one more candidate.
Excellent.
Yes, he can be my understudy.
And the winner for Best Swedish Film made by an 8-year-old, Lisa Simpson.
Homer eaten mein Häagen-Dazs. Maggie, we won! Neither of us knows if Keith is still alive thanks to mixed organs or vice versa.
And tonight, the following celebrities have been arrested, while Heather Locklear-Fortescue remains at large. Remember, if you see any celebrities, consider them dangerous.
He's right, sir.
The pups have to attend a formal engagement. Oh, come on, Smithers. It's tough subject matter, but it's still funny.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. So sorry. I support your cause, really, I do. I'm so sorry. Sorry.
Scab!
Oh, now really.
Scab!
Oh, look, I brought lemon bars.
The Scab brought lemon bars. Mmm.
Oh, look at this.
Numbers.
That's why you need a wife in every state. Am I right, kids? You kids are no crap. Oh! I said it again!
And even though he was born with no limbs and a pineapple-shaped head, he became the first American president to ever take his oath of office in the nude. And that man's name was...
Who was it? Who was it?
It was John Fitzgerald McBoing Boing.
I would have guessed Richard M. Droopy Drawers.
All right, very good. Coming up next here on Howard Stern, KKK guy, lesbian grandmothers, and Senator Alphonse D'Amato. Listen to me.
Thank you, God. Now, can you do something about the blasphemous Fox network?
Lisa, pass me that scarf. I want to try the carrots blindfolded.
Get a load of that T.J. Hooker. That is his worst toupee yet.
Who is it? Marge? Is that you?
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm late. Long day on the job.
Oh, hey, Marge.
What?
You don't have to take it off right away, officer. Maybe there's some police work to take care of here.
Oh, May.
Yes, Dad, that was me.
Lofi Simpsons. Deleted scenes from season 7.
Sir, you're awake. Don't worry, sir. We'll have you up and hunched over in no time.
I don't think I shot him, but there's so much evidence. Maybe I blacked out and went nuts like during the SAT. Homer, up here. This is your brain. I'm pretty sure you didn't do it. Now listen. Me, your stomach, and a couple other body parts really do not want you to go to prison. We have to clear your name.
I sing opera in the Gulag Archipelago a long time ago with that Solzhenitsyn fella, but he didn't like the way I sung, so he wrote a book so he couldn't listen to me, and now all my notes are frozen laying on the ground.
Now, slow down.
To have a belt, there's no belt to be found. For love of money, the communists came in and took all the belts away from America, but nobody knows about it. They're all made of cardboard and they're all made of plutonium.
Cardboard's made out of plutonium?
I have powers, I have rays coming out of my eyes, so I have to close my eyes whenever I think that I'm going to destroy something. I'm telling you not to look at me or you'll be destroyed. Maybe not destroyed in the kind of way that you may think, but destroyed in a different kind of way.
Dad, in your experience, is it safe to eat things off the wall?
Only the ceiling is cleaner, son.
Mmm. Mmm.
What's going on?
Just keep low, Chief.
She's gone? Dibs on Lisa's. Nah, she doesn't have anything good.
We've come at a good time, Kodos. Society is in chaos. We could hardly ask for better conditions to mount our invasion.
Consonant King.
Why, disability is just about the best thing that could happen to a fella. That and falling in love with the right gal. Hey, Homer? Homer?
Dad, be careful. This pizza only has 100 calories.
That's per serving. And how many servings does it have?
720.
Come on, boy!
Homer, you look, I don't know, important. I think the weight agrees with you. Maybe I should put on a couple of dozen pounds, huh?
That's not just the weight, it's the look. Confident.
What self-respecting con artist would choose Homer Simpson?
A lazy one who's trying to ease into retirement?
Homer, please. You don't have to wolf down that 25-year-old candy just to make me happy.
Oh, but it won't make you unhappy, right? Hey, space food sticks! Oh, I wish I had these on my space adventure. Did you know I was blasted into space 2 years ago, Mom?
Oh, sure. I read all about it. I mean, it was national news. Do you still work for NASA?
No, I work at the nuclear power plant.
Oh, Homer.
Well, you'll be happy to know I don't work very hard. Actually, I'm bringing the plant down from the inside.
Let's keep this between us.
This reporter tried to get a little R&R tonight, but ran headlong into an explosive story. Cheating in Springfield League bowling. What they did and how they did it, I'm not sure. They're that fast. But I know they cheated. And now Springfield, you know it too. Next, a dry cleaner who says he'll have a blazer ready by Monday. And now it's not going to be ready till Wednesday. I was on a tight budget. I had to choose between Colorfast or a watch bucket.
Only a fool would choose such an inferior, shoddy fabric just to save a few measly... Damn you, our money!
Dad, you're gonna hear a lot of crazy talk about a smashed-up greenhouse, but I swear it wasn't me.
Hey, Lenny, big neighborhood rummage sale. You coming?
Are you going to be there? What am I saying? Of course you are. You're Mr. Evergreen Terrace. And you... Hey, you're the little jackass who smashed my greenhouse.
Well, maybe you shouldn't grow such dumb-looking flowers, sir.
Nice save, boy. Keep your eye on the moose, boy. When the bear jamboree gets going, he really steals the show.
More updates on AM 530 Airport Radio in 5 seconds. This is AM 530 Airport Radio. Shuttle bus service to Parking Area A has been discontinued. Before boarding any shuttle labeled Parking Area A, ask to see identification.
Oh, this wasn't as fun as I hoped. From now on, let's stick to get-rich-slow schemes. Thank God you're home! This thing needs a bath! Here, catch!
This is the most fun I've had in a long time.
Great shot, Mom. Right on the green.
Whoa!
Let's hear it for Sideshow Agent Tom Stovak.
That's the jerk who ruined Krusty!
Man, there's not enough weed in the world to make that show funny anymore.
Oh, boy! Whew! Is it just me, or have regular people gotten smellier in the last 30 years? Oh.
Bart's so sad about Krusty. Maybe you should talk to him about when people pass away.
All right, but when he turns 21, you've got to tell him about sex.
The Internal Revenue Service presents the Agent Tom Stovak Variety Format Show.
Today's notable quotable is a charming anecdote about, Cordell Hull. It seems Mr. Hull was attending a formal dinner at,
Hi-ho! Say hello to the town grog wife. Isn't it wonderful to be part of something so colorful and meaningful? I'm so sorry.
Yellow. Afraid not. Hello? Nope, sorry. Nope, can't help you. Hey, are you Montgomery?
Yes?
Don't worry. Those calls went for you, sir.
What's wrong, Whalen?
Oh, nothing, I guess, Toby.
You're thinking about Mr. Burns again, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Whalen, remember the song? What does Frankie say? Frankie say, relax.
Here, let me gift wrap that for you.
Mind if I tidy you up a bit while you wait?
Help yourself to a piece of candy from that bowl.
I'll just comb your hair.
Stop it. Cancel my purchase. I'll just learn to be right-handed.
Sorry, I drove him away.
No, it was me. I don't give anyone a moment's peace. I'm a monster.
You can start on this if you want. I need a new pair anyway.
Bums do not eat shoes. Well, okay, I ate part of a shoe once. Somebody saw me do it and put it in a movie. But those aren't things we do all the time. Us bums don't like to be stereotyped.
You shouldn't say bum. It's insensitive. There shouldn't be any stigma attached to being homeless.
Wait just a minute, Missy. I am not homeless. All the world's my home. The sky is my ceiling. The ground's my bathroom. Sure, it ain't the Taj Mahal, but it's a home. I don't want anyone's pity. I'm a bum and proud of it, okay?
Okay. Jeez, didn't know bums were so touchy.
I have to say, I'm happy for Selma. Homie, I have a favor to ask you.
I told you before, Marge, I can't drive 55.
No, it's about tomorrow night. I know Selma would appreciate it if somebody would throw Troy a bachelor party.
Marge, why should I waste an entire night drinking beer and watching stag films when I... Okay, but you owe me one.
I do remember you from such films as The Leakiest Boat on the Ganges and The Bombay Boys Meet the Invisible Man.
Quiet! It's time for the stag film!
It's called Nakedness. And here at the Hiney Hole Nudist Colony, all you bring is your birthday suit and an extra pair of birthday pants.
Dad, those are just nude people. We want mature themes and adult situations.
Yeah! Themes and situations!
Selma, how was your wedding night? Mine was fantastic.
Are you tired, Bart? I could take over. I am an excellent driver. How fast was I going, officer?
11 miles per hour, which is not consistent with the flow of traffic on this particular thruway. And as for you, Mr. Simpson, you are the only authorized driver of this rental vehicle. Please reassume the wheel.
Oh no, my wallet! My business cards are in there! Perhaps we could take money from another part of the budget, but where? There's not an ounce of fat.
Well, you could get rid of your secretarial pool.
I'm 100% in favor of Proposition 24.
Yeah, those foreigners are taking good jobs away from Americans.
Hong, Zutroy, quit loafing. Can't you sort that waste any faster?
Well, Dad?
Oh, the country needed immigrants back then. There were railroads to build, rivers to dig, caves to publicize.
Hey, Dad, pass the enchiladas.
In America, we call them meat wraps.
I'm Rainier Wolfcastle, known to Jillians as McBain. When I first arrived in this country, I was a penniless Mr. Universe. But I knew enough to cozy up to the right people. So why should I worry about the puny illegal immigrants of today who can't even lift their own cars? America is for winners. Vote yes on 24.
Paid for by my wealth.
I know. Let's sing a song. 99 bottles of beer on the wall.
99 bottles of beer.
Where?
I hope they have the ride that goes like this. The one that goes like this. Ow! I'm sorry.
Lofi Simpsons. Deleted scenes from season 8.
These cats inherited one house, and since then they've bought 5 more. Does it have a cat door?
No.
Now, Grandpa, we won't be here to check up on you, so we've arranged with Datacom to get their automated robocall service. It will call you every day to make sure you're okay.
You'll be calling me every day?
No, a robot will call you. A robot.
Oh, Marge, I could kiss you if the window weren't going up so darn fast.
This is a special greeting from Robocall, your automated friend. This service was selected for you by
Homer Simpson family.
Hello?
If you are having a medical emergency, press 1. If you would like to hear inspirational scripture read by a machine, press 2. If you are lonely, press 3. You have entered that you are lonely. Thank you.
I don't think you were meant to be a prize fighter.
Sure he was. Boxing is the destiny of all Simpson men. That's 'cause you can't knock us off our feet. Looky here.
Do you carry that scrapbook everywhere, Grandpa?
Most places, yep. There's Silas Simpson, the legendary boxing oaf of Northumberland. And Gentleman Jim Simpson went 214 rounds without getting his derby scuffed. And here's Abraham Simpson. I'm not familiar with him.
That's you, Grandpa.
Oh, yes! I was known as the pile driver. On account of a medical condition I'd rather keep private.
I have a question. This bites.
Bart?
That's okay, ma'am. Its True Cider's not as popular as it used to be, but that's only because of its brown, cloudy appearance and the easy availability of other, better-tasting drinks.
Bart, that's what the trash can is for.
You're the boss.
Without a full-time father figure, he could run wild. He could end up being a bad influence on Bart.
You let me worry about Bart, all right? Good night. No, Bart. No. Get back, I say! Get back, Bart! Oh! Aquaman! Thank God you're here.
Hey, Millhouse. After school, a bunch of us are going to the car dealer and swipe the giant gorilla balloon. Wanna come? Yeah!
Can I go too?
Beat it, family boy!
And I got you a pennant, and a jumbo fries, and an air horn, and a program autographed by Jack Nicholson.
Wow, thanks, Dad.
Can I have a sip of that soda?
Oh, come on, kid. Me and my son were having a moment here.
How can I have a crush on Nelson? I don't even know anything about him. His goals, his hobbies, his friends? Well, at least we have the same friends. Oh, he's such a rebel. Could we really have a future together? Nelson, you've set me free. I've always dreamed of hitting the road and leaving behind my drab middle-class values. Oh, what a cute little house.
You want it? You got it, baby! Beat it!
You're such a good provider, Nelsie.
You think that's good? Feast your yams on this!
Our baby! Oh, we had a baby!
Our love created it somehow.
Wah, wah. Ew. Well, the house was nice anyway.
Hurry, Lisa. My night blindness will be starting soon. I'm sorry things didn't work out for you, sweetheart. Am I still on the road?
Pretty much.
Looks like this might be it for you and me, Barney.
What do you think heaven's like, Mo?
Well, I'll tell you, Bon. Everybody's got their own shoes. And they got championship bowling on TV 24 hours a day. And them days is millions of years long.
Are you gonna be there?
Nah, I'm gonna walk the earth an angry, vengeful ghost. You wanna be it?
What are you looking at, Four Eyes?
But you have glasses too.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was beginning to think the whole world was against me. Again. Besides, it's such a beautiful night. How about a song?
Okay. On top of spaghetti, all covered with cheese, I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed.
Oh, I've been there, brother.
And those are just some of the ingredients in Oscar Mayer lunch meats.
No! 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 The first alien to set foot in Springfield will receive this shiny new convertible.
Woohoo! My brother Sanjay has been an illegal alien since 75.
I foresaw this possibility.
Oh my, it looks like the whole town came out.
I owe my entire career to Crystal Power.
You broke my toy.
Name one thing that was ever helped by mob ties.
Las Vegas. Boxing. Football. Children's television workshop.
I think camping is going to be fun. Roaring fires, fresh mountain air, scrubbing clothes in a bracing mountain stream.
Yeah, we can make s'mores and gorp and roast peewees and salted wallies and dried soggies.
Sorry, Lisa. All that food talk is making me hungry.
Well, I was thinking we could hire a nanny to help me out.
A nanny?
We are not bringing a goat in this house.
I think she means an au pair.
A pair of goats? I don't think so.
I mean a maid, Homer.
What a smashing day.
Nothing could spoil it.
Now we're going to visit your aunts Patty and Selma.
Oh, bloody hell.
Gosh, all fish hooks.
Now, who else wants chip beef ice cream? Huh? No? More for me.
Do you have any videos?
Just Selma's liposuction. We've got hips and thighs, and tummy and jowls.
You want to play old maid?
We're living it.
Surely there's something you ladies like to do.
Well, we...
Let's never go there again.
So, who do you think built those heads on Easter Island?
Oh, I think it was Cheyenne.
I don't know. Dennis Rodman, he's big.
Hey, a scratch and sniff Poochie card! Smell it!
Oh. Ha ha! Well, it smelled pretty cool before you punched me.
Really?
Ugh. Now we're even, right? Right?
There's nothing left in the retirement fund except the coupon for eye drops.
Wait, I almost forgot. The kids' funeral fund.
Please be there. Please be there. Thank you, God.
Yeah, it used to crack us up to sit on money naked. Now it's just our toilet seat.
Thank you, God. Now hand over the rest of it. Nice and easy. That's it.
Now, in case of fire,
Drop and roll.
scraped knee,
Clean and kiss.
snake bite,
Suck and spit.
tangled telephone cord.
Unwind and stretch. I spent the whole day studying this.
Aren't those really 3-word solutions?
Yes and no.
Hold up, men. There are some things Rex Banner won't do. And one of them is desecrate a cemetery when it's dark and spooky.
It's all right. We'll get him next time, Chief.
You're very sweet.
Bart! Millhouse! Greetings! Check your cares at the gate and sample the sundry pleasures of Martinalia!
Hello, boys. Why, you must be Bart. We've heard so much about you.
Martin says you're his best friend.
Oh my God. Martin said that? That's very sweet.
Here you go. 1D5 Truce Buster. Now, if you'll sign right here, Mr. Helper.
I've got a hankering for some K rations. Do you have any more of that nutrition loaf? Oh, why, hello, Simpson.
Simpson, eh?
You brought up an interesting point today, Reverend.
Thank you, Ned. See you next Sunday.
Great job. Really funny stuff.
Thank you, Homer. See you next Sunday.
Reverend, please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm not sure I got the point of your sermon. I don't see how it could help anyone with their everyday problems.
Thank you, Marge. See you next Sunday. The outgoing minister warned me it wouldn't be easy.
Ain't gonna be easy.
And he wished me good luck.
Ooh, you're screwed.
This town is full of hard liquor and soft beds. If you ask me, it's a sexy, dangerous place where anything can happen, and usually does. And that's what scares me. Why don't we start out with some questions from the audience? Yes, you, sir.
Yeah, why does this show feel like it's 20 years out of date?
Because, wait, could you repeat that?
Yes, I said I love the show, and so does my family. And camera 3.
Which was named for French Lieutenant Jean-Baptiste Massacre,
after his decisive victory over the children of Provence. All right, now, aerial warfare, origins, definitions. Larson.
Sir, the tactical engagement of aircraft began during World War I, not for strategic advantage, but as a duel for honor. Such encounters were known as dogfights, sir!
Very good, Larson.
As opposed to catfights, which are merely two girls clawing each other, usually over a hairbrush or photo of a teen idol. Sir!
Sir, Cadet Larson is wrong about women only fighting over silly things. Even our textbook has a chapter on the bravery of Russian women during the siege of Leningrad.
Really? Ah, she's right. Well, perhaps you boys should write an essay tonight on underestimating your opponent.
Oh.
Lofi Simpsons. Deleted scenes from season 9.
Here, Dad. Mom sewed you a cushion for your waiting chair.
Oh, thanks, honey.
I still don't understand why you let someone so irresponsible take your car.
It's not my fault. I had diminished capacity.
There she is, Lise. America's hood ornament.
Well, let's go inside and see what our tax dollars paid for.
Actually, Mom, it was built by the French.
Well, it's on our property.
Ah, Krusty. Entertain me with your disgusting underbelly.
Kindergarten babies, wash your face with gravy, wrap him up in bubble gum and send him to the Navy.
We can hide from those ruffians in here. Ooh, are you the men's room attendant?
Something like that.
Woo!
All right. So he's a fraud. I don't care. His mom doesn't care. Do any of you care? I care. While the rest of you have been copying, I've gotten to know Sergeant Skinner, and he's really a decent man.
Ah, cram it, Boney. Come on, everybody.
Yeah, I want a table for two. By the can, yes, that's right. Hang on, I'm getting some static here. Yeah!
Well, who's the boss now? Damn right.
Ow! Ow! Stop shoving me! Hey, that applies to you too.
Why, this looks like a job for Superfly.
Thanks, Superfly. You sure saved my sweet Hey, what the... Oh!
What is it, guys? Somebody dropping ice cream? Oh, have you all lost your minds? No wonder you're always vomiting. I'm out of here.
Good afternoon, sir. It passed noon while I was speaking, so that was technically accurate.
He's crazy.
Professor, I'm less interested in crazy gizmos and more interested in regular things, like corn holders. Mainly corn holders. Do you have any corn holders?
The clerk here pressed the silent alarm, and we picked it up on our scanner.
Did anyone stop that robber?
No, I don't think so. Okay, nobody move. Oh, nuts, I'm too late again, aren't I?
Uh-huh.
I must be the worst cop in the whole... Do I smell eggs? Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm awfully grateful to all of you. I still think you might be seriously demented people, but you're my heroes. I really want to apologize for Bart's Gandhi impression.
So offensive.
You'll be sleeping in Maggie's room, and here's the bathroom.
You scream when you see your husband naked?
Yes. Good night.
Oh, well, I am beat. Good night, mother. Mwah. Oh, whoops, forgot my good night.
Oh! Marge, dear, thank you so much for your hospitality. You have made this a very special day. I know I can be a little difficult sometimes.
Oh, nonsense.
Do not interrupt me.
Oh my God! I have dirt in my pants!
It's not an ammonite. It's not a belemnite. Not a coprolite. Ew.
And don't tell me about objectivity, bean counter.
Yeah, honey. Even if you don't succeed in the business world, you're still the world's greatest wife and mother.
Amen. This is the best potato I've ever had.
It's chicken Kiev.
And it is good.
There is absolutely nothing else to tell you about this house.
That's good enough for me.
Ooh, hot sidewalk. Ooh, ouch, 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 ouch.
Wow, a Def Leppard mirror! It cost me $65, but it's worth it, right? Oh, my mom's gonna kill me.
Wow, a moving sidewalk. Welcome to the world of the future, boy. Next stop, the stars.
KBBO Broadcasting. Now, those won't be necessary. Oh, what the heck? Do save a lot of energy. Oh, I guess it's goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye. You're hurting me.
You know, it's a good thing we majored in communications. There's plenty of other wonderful jobs waiting for us out there.
Remember when those smooth-talking guys tried to sell me a timeshare vacation condo?
You bought 4 of them. Thank God the check bounced.
No, I beat the system.
Oh, my, there's no way we can go this weekend. We have to go to the swap meet, flip the mattresses, change the air conditioner filters, declog the septic tank, and...
I see your point. You'll be too busy. I'll go by myself.
Homer?
Oh, Marge, don't just burst into my office like that.
What are you doing in here?
Busting stress. See? Turn them off, Marge. I feel like I'm coming apart.
I hate my life.
Oh, I wish I was dead.
Hey, that's my bit.
Of course we want you to perform, but this is a family event. If you could just tone down the cursing and the raunch. Ah, you're the best. We got Bob Newhart. Let's hear it for the first internet comedian. All right.
I gotta be honest with you. I'm not in a funny mood tonight. Half my paycheck was stolen this week by the biggest thief of them all, Uncle Sam. They're taxing us to death. And what do we get in return? Crummy libraries where the only good book is The Joy of Sex. And that's always checked out. Government's got us paying for everything, like meat inspections. Hey, Uncle Sam, inspect this!
I'm gonna be the hit of the lunchroom tomorrow.
Well, we worked too hard for our money to give it to Uncle Scam. So, get this. Last night I'm telling my story about Mayor Quimby and the hooker.
when who should walk in but Quimby and his wife?
Whoa, what happened?
Well, I just switched to the story about Quimby and the transvestite.
You are so fearless. You're like a dog in an aquarium, just tearing everything up.
Exactly. Aquarium dog.
Yellow Pages! What's the deal with that, huh? I mean, they're gonna turn yellow anyway, huh? That burns! What the hell's on those things?
Here, quick, use my crusty eye wash.
No, not in your life.
Wow, you are in bad shape. Okay, Mr. Teeny, you were right. Sorry, I doubted you.
Oh, ain't no big deal. All Simpsons start to lose their smarts around your age.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'll show you. Follow me. Oh, there you go, baby.
Didimo! I'm sorry, guys. We're shutting down for a while. Sorry.
Very well. Everyone to my place for a game of Candyland.
Didimo!
You're going to take all the fun out of this.
Okay, with Dad in jail, I think we can all agree that I'm the man of the house now.
Oh, please. The dog's ahead of you.
Lisa, from now on, your bedtime is 4:30. Marge, I've taken the liberty of preparing some new dinner menus.
Kreplach? Gefilte fish?
Okay, I'll go with that.
Oh, forget it.
But proper heating is necessary to activate the sprinkles.
You're the Indian.
I've always wondered what it was like to play a fantasy game. Maybe I should find out while I still have some imagination left.
As you stand paralyzed with fear, the gelatinous cube advances 0 squares.
No! Excuse me, does your band of merry treasure seekers have room for a first-time elf princess?
Excuse me, but in real life, would a mighty band of 33rd level sorcerers allow an untested damsel to endanger their quest for the fabled shield of Dalcon?
You know, I think I still have too much imagination for this game.
He's gonna smell like hot dogs! Oh, no. I'll get my dad. He'll know what to do. There's something wrong with this team we've put together.
Yar! Now could ye send me up some tartar sauce? Yar!
Millhouse, the movie review? Not bad for a first try. You gotta tell us the name of the movie.
I cut it for time.
Now, the audience won't know how to feel about a story until you show them. Let's practice a little bit. I'll give you the headline. You give me the face. Teens vandalize VFW Hall. Not bad. New Year's Eve quintuplets. Cling to life. Good. And this one's an old standby. Mayor flees bordello fire. Perfect.
So that's glazed. Interesting.
You've been here for 40 minutes. Do you want to buy one?
No. I really don't have a sweet tooth. Good day.
If everybody knew what a phony Bart was, he'd be off that show so fast. I've got it. I'll think of a plan. Maybe a snack would help.
You're running for sanitation commissioner? What about your plans to build Midget Island?
On hold. For now.
But, Dad, Ray Patterson has a spotless record. He's endorsed by the Democratic and Republican parties.
There must be other parties. Here we go. Communist Party. They're big. National Socialist Party. Sounds too hoity-toity. Party World. Oh, I like that one.
That's a store, Dad.
Well, all I know is I'm going to run and you guys are going to help me. So keep your opinions to yourself. That's how democracy works.
campaign is a disaster, Mo. I'm not used to failure. I've always been the golden boy.
Yeah, well, you're not the problem, Homer. It's the stinking voters. You could have Nobel Prizes up the wazoo and nobody'd give a flying puke.
There aren't nearly enough trucks.
Hello? What about the fire trucks? Stick garbage in them. Ambulances, too. There's plenty of room under the sick guy. What's that? Your vacuum cleaner bag is full? Well, you did the right thing by calling me. I'll send a truck right over.
Who can take my daddy and my mommy too? Make him get along like moms and dads are supposed to do. The garbage man. I hope the garbage man can.
The garbage man can't, but he's got a giant stack of horror comics for you. Now will you please let me test my oxygen? My God, he's absolutely correct. This expedition is very ill-advised. It's imperative that I... Hey, my head has ear flaps.
Oh, it's a donkey.
Shh, they'll hear us.
They didn't hear us in the sewing room.
Well, I must compliment you on your charming inn. The vicar and I have gone an entire day without being offended.
Yes, quite.
Now, for some bracing night air before bed. Oh! Well, I never saw such a beautiful balcony.
Lofi Simpsons. Deleted scenes from season 10.
Well, I guess it's quitting time.
Yeah, time to go home.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh!
Whew, that was close.
But they were leaving.
Not fast enough. Oh, everyone's ugly when they're born. Hey, Marge, remember how ugly Lisa was when she was born?
She wasn't ugly, she was beautiful. Her head was just a little misshapen.
Tell us more about Brockman, Mo!
Yeah, don't leave out any details. All right. Boys, I tell ya, you wouldn't have believed the fabulous items he had in his cart. There was meat. There was tiny crackers shaped like fish there. And, what is that paste? Some people use it on their teeth.
Good heavens, this Frankfurter appears to be crawling with bugs.
No, I think you must be hallucinating, sir. Here, let me put some mustard on that for you.
You say Abraham Lincoln is chasing you with a flamethrower? Yeah, well, even if that's true, sir, it falls under the jurisdiction of the fire marshal. Sheesh, it's one kook after another today. We gotta get an unlisted number. Look out! On the roof! A prostitute!
Got her! All right, let's get our story straight.
Not gonna be a story. I'm gonna tell Maud the truth.
Yeah, right. Now listen up. We were taken hostage by some bank robbers who drove us to Las Vegas where we got drunk and married 2 cocktail waitresses.
Homer, that'll still make them furious.
No, trust me. The robber thing will soften it. Anywho, you got any water?
No, but I got a flask of whiskey.
That'll do.
Hey, don't bogart the hooch, homie.
Why can't we just move down to those seats?
Oh, no. What if those people show up? Can you imagine the shame?
I'll see what I can do for you folks. Let me see those tickets. Oh, well, it looks like there's been a mistake. Follow me.
it's not a sex thing. I got a midriff bulge.
And consider schoolmistress Crabapple. Everyone knows she's been pinching the principal's bottom. But did you know she has also been pinching supplies from the school cafeteria?
Turning to immigration fraud, it seems Superintendent Chalmers, or should I say, Senor Chalmers.
Senor?
Ay, caramba.
Hey, Flanders, me and my friends are taking a bus to see Billy Graham. You want to go?
Oh, do I?
Okay, one more.
What about me, Dad? Can I go?
Yeah, sure. You got $300?
Yeah.
You're in.
Oh, I played a little pro ball. Remember that Joe Theismann tackle? I piled on after the whistle. What? What is it?
Yeah, it's just weird seeing your principal drink beer.
Oh, you're worse than Mother. Besides, this beer is non-alcoholic, isn't it? Oh, dear God. I'm losing my inhibitions. My precious inhibitions. Oh, well. What are you going to do?
Skinner!
Now, with today's weather, my lovely wife, Stephanie.
A cold front is moving in with extreme frigidity, possibly culminating in an affair with sportscaster Phil. Back to you, Kent.
I mean, Lester's a chick name, right? Right?
Irene, it's Luann. I've got a Class 3 piece of gossip. Remember Jacques, the sexy French bowling instructor? I heard that he and a certain big-haired housewife were seen
this
at the
sounds
bowling
juicy.
alley taking off their shoes.
Wow, I was actually inside the mind of a cat. I always thought they were aloof, but they're just stupid. Nailed him! You see that one, Dad? Dad?
Coming up, the premiere of No Deposit, No Return. He's Bill Deposit. She's Jane Return. You can't have one without the other.
So I said, I don't care if you are George Bush. You're going down, pal!
Oh, you are too much, Max. I mean, a lot of people say they're going to beat up the president, but how many follow through, huh?
They can't vote.
They can if Proposition 217 passes.
Motion granted. Your name shall hereby be changed back to Homer Simpson.
Thank you, Your Honor. You won't regret this.
Why would I regret it? It's a simple name change.
Next case, conspiracy to obstruct logging. The state versus Max Power.
Good luck finding him.
A.K.A. Homer Simpson.
Don't! He done it again!
I just crashed my truck out on I-95. 6 people dead and I'm barely alive. Blood, guts, and airbags all over the place. I want to scream, but I ain't got a face. Singing a little, oh, I ain't got a face.
This is the life, Dad. Pecan mugs, walnut planks. Man, I wish you'd killed a trucker a long time ago.
Maybe I did, son. Maybe I did.
Oh, what's a miracle?
Oh, man, I gotta call the Pope. Breaker, John Paul, you got your ears on?
Is that you, God?
Wow, we're hauling butt, Homer.
Darn right, son. We're gonna make Red's delivery with time to spare. Gin!
Aw, crap.
He won't get very far on 14 tires.
Okay, ready now.
All right, whose idea was the dog?
You're building our tombs all wrong, Ramses. That big one looks cheap.
I'll have you know that's a $25,000 pyramid.
And that Sphinx. What were you smoking?
This should stoke your rage. It says here David Letterman might host the Oscars again. Other contenders are Whoopi Goldberg. And, of course, Billy Crystal.
Stupid motion picture academy! Lousy musical numbers! Low-cut dresses that never fall off! Always snubbing Barbara Streisand!
And I'm not just saying that because he wrecked my car and tried to eat my father's ashes.
But this place is creepy. It'll make you old before your time.
Bart Simpson, you are a caution. I've got a good mind to take a hickory switch to your tailbone.
Smithers, did you feel a stirring below decks?
Oh, very much so, sir.
Dad, you're back!
Och, me bunny wee lad and lassie, the sight of ye warms the cockles of this old Scotsman's heart.
You were only in Scotland for 2 days. You couldn't have an accent.
Ah, you daft. If anyone has an accent, it's ye.
You are one in a million, Lisa. You're a Menton. Now, let's play Name That Aria.
Aida!
Okay, people, it's time to feed the piggy. The more we save, the sooner we can take a family vacation.
I saved $1.25 by buying a generic magazine.
And I've come up with a way to save lots of money. Kids, the tooth fairy is dead.
Yep, then I got nothing.
Here's the money I saved by not tipping the paper boy.
This is your captain speaking. I'm turning off my Game Boy, and we will be landing in Tokyo in 20 seconds.
Marge, we're rich! I gave him $100 and I got 11,000 yen. Can I have an envelope for this, please?
That will be 12,000 yen.
Homer, this country is very expensive. We have to save our money.
Relax. Even a chimp couldn't blow through this much dough. Which gives me an idea for another Jim Belushi movie.
Hurry, I need this picture, man.
Don't worry, honey, they can't get lost. I've got your father on the spool.
Either she lets go, or she's headed for Sapporo.
Repressed rage, I guess. We traded our beautiful culture for your cheap, garish one.
Oh, okay.